Russ here again. It is time for another overlanding adventure. This time heading to Utah, Moab, Utah, or pretty close. Tonight I am going to drive to Winnemucca, which is in Nevada, and it's about halfway between my house and Moab. And if I can feel up to it, I'll drive a little farther with the hope of maybe getting to see some of my friends that are already in Moab to do a pre-day overlanding trip. Everyone else is going to meet up there Thursday night, and then from there we'll head camp somewhat close to the Green River area and Thursday night, and then Friday morning start our adventure. I have been prepping for this for a little while. I'll show some of the stuff later. My son isn't coming this time. The first time I have done one of these overlanding adventures without one of my kids. So it will be interesting being solo. Not bad, just different. And the other thing that is different is it's going to be so cold. I'm a California boy and not used to cold weather, so I've been prepping for it. One thing I did, and I'll show some of this later, is I built a bed in the back of my truck here so that I won't have to get out and undo the tent just for myself. I think it also gives a lot of functionality or versatility, so when I'm doing road trips and driving from kind of point A to point Z and I don't need to stop in the middle, I can just pull over anywhere, sleep in the truck and then kind of head on. So I think it'll be pretty neat. And then I have so many warmth related items to keep me comfortable, so we'll see how they work. In any case, I'll show all that stuff later. For now, I have my drink and ready to take the road. Talk to you later. Hello. Okay, I know I just left you a moment ago sitting in this chair in a grocery store parking lot talking about this grand adventure I was going to go on, and I am actually driving back from that grand adventure on Highway 50 and thought that I would actually give you a little bit of a recap of it because it was incredible. Had such a great time, so many firsts for me and experiences for it. I got to hook back up again with my really good friend Brian and Connie. And Brian, if you remember, is the perfect teacher in terms of overlanding. He can help you navigate in and out of everything. And also, I got to hook up with Jason, he was not on the last trip, but he is equally versed overlanding, and a lot of times was the head scout who would go ahead of all of us and call out certain technical things. And then Brian would help there were myself and two other people that are more novices, definitely are novices, and he would help us through those situations. So Brian and Jason were tag teaming, and Justin was on this trip again. He was the gentleman with the Jeep from the last video, and then a new person, Libby, who actually has a GX470 just like mine, who it's a 2005, so 2 years older, but just as capable, and was great for me being able to see Alexis out on the road, because obviously I don't get to see it much since I'm in the car. But one thing I'm convinced after this trip, that this Lexus is such an incredibly capable overlanding vehicle with, if you outfit it right, all the things you can do. And you'll see some of the things, like I put a new bed in this one inside to help with the cold, and did some other stuff. In any case, no question in my mind that this vehicle is awesome. I guess super quick, some of the things. So we definitely had some quote-unquote extreme situations that we had to get ourselves out of. But again, thanks to Jason and Brian, having them as a team, they were able to do it. Brian did say several times that I personally got his heart rate up a bit, but after each one he did explain that they were all really great learning experiences for me. And we got to see snow-covered mountains, we got to see just incredible vistas of red Utah dirt with powdering of white snow, so you'd see the red coming through it. It just popped. And if you ever were questioning the power of Mother Nature or the awe and beauty of Mother Nature, you go on one of these trips and you believe completely that some of the most incredible paintings in the world were inspired from looking at nature. I also, in terms of snow, we actually saw snow that had, I don't know if I can describe it, as it looked like diamonds embedded in it. The sparkles of them was just, again, breathtaking. Hopefully the pictures came out in the videos I took. I'm not sure, we'll find out. Speaking of videos, I did do this a little different this time, in that I actually took video of almost the entire trip, mostly from inside like I'm doing now. And I am, you know, part of this journey for myself is to experiment with different modes of how to share what I'm seeing. And I thought, well, maybe this would be a great way to do it. And so you'll probably get lots of segments of sped up footage, because otherwise it'd be way too long. And I'll do my best to interject comments or have comments from other people in the video as well. Anyways, we'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, I can just do it differently next time. So enjoy, and like always, you can jump around to different spots in the video if you want to see something again, or you want to skip something altogether. Okay, with that, enjoy, and again, had a great time. Thanks everybody who was on this trip. Well, day two, this is my first day of fun, of course. So I'm in Moab. It was a long drive, it was like 15 hours because of the snowstorm. I ended up making it to Salt Lake City, which was a pretty good distance, and just crashed in the IKEA parking lot in the back of the truck, which was great. Again, very liberating to be able to just sleep anywhere. And I have to say, I love this truck. Getting through that snowstorm, I've driven in the snow a lot, and I have never felt as good as I did driving in this truck, and never slipped, never had any issues. It was awesome. And then also, I have to say that I didn't think Moab could be any more beautiful than it is. And I'll get a chance to share this and the visuals a lot more in the coming days, but seeing the red rock and then the white snow on top of it, oh, just beautiful. So hopefully I can share a little bit to give you a glimpse and maybe inspire you guys to come here. I mean, look at that view. park it if you don't know where you're going. Oh yeah, look.
Justin, can you get a little bit further this way? See where that tire track is? That looks. I mean, this is really smooth.
Well, he's the Billy Goat of all of us with that Jeep.
Hey, what do you think about pulling the wheel and then with your ratchet strap the axle forward? Because it just needs an inch or two at the most.
Oh, we're so close.
We're almost there. Okay.
Axle.
Just snaps that. Okay. Yeah, it just wasn't fully ratchet.
Come on,
Oh, look at the muscles.
2 clicks.
It's like we gotta jack this car up and it'll just pop right in.
Pull it.
I just
Can we jack up underneath that mount?
No?
if I can push it this way.
Okay, who has the bolt?
I do.
We need another ratchet
Yeah,
strap
I
for the
know.
ratchet
I'll
strap.
just push it this way.
Here we go.
If you hold still.
Yeah. How are we going to get the ratchet strap on that?
See, now we know Connie's been here. Connie, are you saying do you need a gummy bear?
Everything's better with a gummy bear. See how that works?
He's getting stronger.
I know, see?
Tighten the shit out of that thing.
Done. Done.
Looks like some moron did.
Look at that. That's pretty neat. That's pretty funny, or pretty neat in terms of timing if it happens once every, say, 22 hours and we happen to catch it. See, we're just lucky.
Is that a pipe coming out of the ground?
Yeah.